What's up, y'all? I'm going to show you how to install injectors into a Volvo D13. First thing you're going to want to do, put some grease on your O-rings. After you put some grease on them, go ahead and get your little holder, and then make sure you put it directly down straight. And then you want to make sure it's level. You could go ahead and push it down, it don't really matter because you can still move it before putting the bolts in. So go ahead and just make sure you boom, push it down, make sure it's seated right there. Once you seat it right, go ahead and just fix this straight. Once you go ahead and get it straight, go ahead and put your bolt. So when you do this too, a flat, when I say a flat, it means one point to another. So one flat, two flat, three flat. If I could focus, 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4 points pretty much. Go ahead, put your bolt in, get your drill, put it on the lowest level, and just go ahead, give it a little tighten. Once it's there, what you gonna want to do next is get a torque wrench, set it to 20 pounds. Once it's on 20, go ahead and just give it a little click. Right there. Once you got the click, that's enough. Then you're gonna want to grab your marker. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is do 3 flats. 1, 2, 3. So 1 point to another. Let me see if I could. This is your starting point right here. That's your end point. You're gonna want to tighten it all the way until the points meet. Once you tighten it, use a regular ratchet. Once your points meet, you're gonna want to loosen it 2 heads. So 1, 2, not all 4, just 2. 1, 2. So right here. So you're gonna want to loosen it to right here. This is where we tighten it to the 2 points meet. After, you're gonna want to loosen it 2 heads to right here. So 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd point. So once the 2 points meet where you loosened it, go ahead and hit it with 20 again. See, don't gotta do nothing, it's already at the torque. Then all you gotta do after is just tighten these 2 from the first beginning point, tighten it with the other one. So once you go ahead and get it tightened, you can tighten it a little bit more, and that's how you put in an injector. Make sure it's sealed right, because if you don't do the torque right, it could leak, it could do a whole bunch of things. Well, it'll just mess up with the fuel system, it won't be on right, and it'll cause like leaks or something. But that's how you properly tighten a injector for a Volvo.